I welcome you to this session of ISO 14001 2015, and today we are going to talk about clause number 6, planning, and under this clause number 6.1, actions to address risks and opportunities. So as usual, first of all, I'll read out the requirement to you as given in the standard. Clause 6, planning, and under this clause 6.1, actions to address risks and opportunities. Now under this clause there is subclause 6.1.1 general. So today we are going to talk about this, and I am going to read out this requirement to you. Clause 6.1.1 general. The organization shall establish, implement and maintain the processes needed to meet the requirements in 6.1.1 to 6.1.4. When planning for the environmental management system, the organization shall consider the issues referred to in 4.1, the requirements referred to in 4.2, and C, the scope of its environment management system, and determine the risks and opportunities related to its environment management aspects, C 6.1.2, compliance obligations, C 6.1.3, and other issues and requirements identified in 4.1 and 4.2 that need to be addressed to give assurance that the environmental management system can achieve its intended outcomes. Next, prevent or reduce undesired effects, including the potential for external environmental conditions to affect the organization. And next one is achieve the continual improvement. The next para says, within the scope of the environment management system, the organization shall determine potential emergency situations, including those that can have an environmental impact. The organization shall maintain documented information of its risks and opportunities that need to be addressed, and processes needed in 6.1.1 to 6.1.4 to the extent necessary to have confidence that they are carried out as planned. So this is the total requirement, and now we shall discuss this clause in more detail. This is a medium kind of clause, so let us discuss it in more detail. As the title goes, it is regarding planning of the environment management system, and 6.1 is actions to address risks and opportunities. So 6.1.1 general clause says, the organization shall establish, implement and maintain the processes needed to meet the requirements in 6.1.1 to 6.1.4. So we have to ensure that there are processes within the environment management system that address the requirements given in clause 6.1.1 to 6.1.4. And when planning the environmental management system, the organization shall consider A, the issues referred to in 4.1, the requirements referred to in 4.2, and C, the scope of the environmental management system. That means the boundaries and what are the scope within the environment management system that we are going to put in place. And determine the risks and opportunities related to environmental aspects, C 6.1.2 compliance obligations, C 6.1.3, and other issues and requirements identified in 4.1 and 4.2 that need to be addressed. Why? To give assurance that the environmental management system can achieve its intended outcomes. And that means whatever we have thought of, the system is going to meet all that requirement. And addressed that need to be addressed to give assurance that the environmental management system can achieve its intended outcomes. Next is prevent or reduce undesired effects, including potential for external environmental conditions to affect the organization. So we have to take care of this aspect and achieve continual improvement. Continual improvement is a permanent objective of any system, whether it is quality system or quality or environment management system or a health and safety system. So whatever is the system, continual improvement has got to be put in mind, and it has got to be ingrained within the system that we prepare for that aspect. So we have to ensure that the system will continually improve, achieve continual improvement, so that we have thought of, and we have to design it in that fashion so that this aspect is taken care. Now, within the scope of the environment management system, the organization shall determine potential emergency situations, including those that can have an environmental impact. So we have to identify the potential emergency situations that can happen and that can have an environmental impact. That means it will affect the environment in some way or the other. So we have to, within the scope of the environment management system, the company has to determine the potential emergency situations. So we have to think of all the emergency situations, including those that can have an environmental impact. And lastly, the organization shall maintain documented information of its risks and opportunities that need to be addressed. Within the system, whatever risks and opportunities are there, we have to ensure that we have records available and for the information regarding risks and opportunities that need to be addressed within the environmental management system. And also the processes needed in 6.1.1 to 6.1.4 to the extent necessary to have confidence that they are carried out as planned. So we have to ensure that under clause 6.1.1 to 6.1.4 we have to ensure that we have the necessary processes that will ensure compliance of these clauses. Now, for your convenience, I'll read out what are the 6.1.1. 6.1.1 is the general clause under actions to address risks and opportunities. And 6.1.2 is environmental aspects. And 6.1.3 is compliance obligations. And 6.1.4 is planning of the actions or actions to be taken to address all these aspects. So I hope you have understood this requirement And if you are liking my videos, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and also share my videos with your friends and colleagues so that they can also take advantage of the discussion taking place between us. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon so that as and when I load my videos, the information regarding loading of the videos will reach you without any delay, and you will be able to see my videos without any delay. So next Sunday we meet again, and we shall be discussing 6.1 clause number 6.1.2, which is environmental aspects. So we shall be discussing regarding this clause next Sunday. So we see you again on next Sunday. Thank you for watching my videos. Bye bye. See you. Meet next Sunday. Bye.